Hey, this is the first video blog that I am making for going in. This is before the pre-visit or the pre-consultation to see about possibly getting my ankle fused together. I'm not really looking forward to it, to be completely honest. A little nervous. But I think that's to be expected. I've had fears about it for a long time, having it done, and I'm just having so much pain. My ankle, I guess I should say. I've just been in so much pain with it. If I step the least little bit the wrong way, it is pretty incapacitating for a few moments until I can kind of get my bearings about me to be able to walk on it again. Happened once at work and it was pretty bad. So I'm going on Monday, which is a couple days from now. Today is Friday, and I'm going on Monday for my first visit to go see a doctor and see what they can tell me. I'm taking my x-rays with me that my doctor gave me, Dr. Cynthia Schneider, which has been my orthopedist for many years, since I was 18 when I first had my car accident that got my leg, pretty banged up. I've got hardware from hip to knee and from knee to ankle, and rods and pins, and titanium rods and pins, and rods and screws, pardon me. And so I've had those since I was 18, and I'm 46 now. So I had them a while. It's just really nerve-wracking because I remember what it was like when I initially had that accident, and I pretty much had to learn how to walk all over again. At that time, I couldn't even get up and go to the bathroom by myself, which was horrible. I'm kind of independent in that way. I like doing everything, myself. I've got a really good husband and beautiful kids, and I think that they're going to help me if I end up needing to have the surgery done. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm just keeping my hopes up. When I talked to my surgeon initially, my orthopedist, pardon me, initially, pretty much, I think it was in April when I first went to see her again, because I had stopped for a long time. Hasn't had problems, the entire time. But I went back to see her because it was just, I was having bouts of it. Like, it would be okay for a while, and then it would really hurt for a while, and I couldn't really walk on it. It was like I didn't know if I was pulling a muscle or spraying it or what exactly I was doing. So I went back to her because I had dealt with her before, and she was wonderful. And in April, she was like, okay, you let me know when we are going to get a referral to get, to talk to a surgeon, and we will do it. We'll get you in with somebody. And to be honest, I kind of waited. The thought of going back and having to go through surgery and the pain that I went through before, pretty unbearable, the thought of it. But the thing about it is the longer that it goes, it's not going to get any better, period. It's not like it's going to heal itself. So it's time. I mean, it's time. I've had my children. I don't have to worry about, running after a baby or anything like that. My youngest is 5. And it's just time to do this. Part of me hopes that they will take the rod out of the bottom part of my leg and just get that sucker out of there. Be done with it. I mean, I still have the one at the top going from hip to knee, but at least the one in the ankle will be gone. And plus, I mean, I know it should have come out like a year after I had my accident, but I just, I was 18. I could not bring myself to have that thing taken out and go through surgery again and everything. So, this is the pre-video. I'm going to hope to get as much information about the surgery, what is going to be possible for me to do, because I do have 2 screws at the top, 2 screws at the bottom of my leg, and that titanium rod going through all the way, literally from knee to ankle. So I'm going to see if they can do the surgery without taking that rod out. I don't see how they're going to attach. You know, sometimes they just put pins in, and that kind of holds it, and you know that it heals and it's all good. I know there's like 3 or 4 different ways that they can do it, as far as like putting bone bank stuff in there. They take a bone out of your hip, I've read, and put it in there and kind of fuse it. I've read, you know, putting the screws down in there, 3 screws, and then I've also heard that they put the screws and a plate. So I guess we're going to see which one is the best option for me, and go from there, I guess. So I will make another video after I see them to let you know what I was told, and hopefully it will kind of help somebody else who is kind of going maybe through kind of the same thing that I am. I've seen a lot of, you know, I've tried to research it a lot, but there's just not really a lot of information that people have put online. I mean, I've seen some, but a lot of times it's, you know, somebody has stepped off something, you know, and fell like 15 or 20 feet or something like that, and it was pretty much done all at once, kind of. And mine, you know, I've had my rods for a really long time. I mean, like I said, since I was 18, and I'm 46 now. So I've had mine for a really long time, and it's, you know, seeing what the process is going to be with me as different as somebody else who, you know, they fell and they're doing all this, you know, kind of as soon as they've had their accident or whatever. So I hope this helps somebody, and I'll make another one here in a few days. Thank you so much.